Hello everybody, this is Baltasar87 and welcome to Baltasar Gaming Show. First of all, I want to thank you very much for all your support and your patience, of course. I finally made it. I made these amazing videos of the division. I had to reboot my laptop, start all over again, and it seems that it's working out, but eventually I'm gonna get a better PC. It's gonna be awesome. But for now, let me talk to you guys really quick about the new patch that was released yesterday. This patch is amazing, and there are a lot of stuff I was able to actually test while I was playing, and I enjoyed a lot this new patch. And I'm not going very specific, I'm going to make a very general review what I think about it so far, and I think it's just amazing. But let's check it out. First, what I did was one of the hard daily missions. This is for the antenna that you have to fix at the end, and basically you have to keep alive your engineer. Now the boss is of course, as always, tough, but one of the best things I found out that is actually dropping high-end loot. So it's pretty amazing that you were able to get really rare stuff from the boss now. I thought this was probably from the daily mission thing, but apparently it wasn't just that. I decided to activate the police academy mission and try a few things which you're going to see right now. And this was not a daily mission, I just reactivated it to check out certain things. The first thing that we're going to review is the glitch. Now, if you guys didn't know, there was a glitch and that you actually put a shield across the door right at the end of the mission, and you were able to glitch in and basically just save 90% of the mission and go right at the end, activate one of the echoes, and then the console for a transmission that is part of the quest. And once you do that, then the boss arrives, which is a rogue agent from the first wave. So I had to do the whole mission again, and right here at the end I'm able to get to fight the boss, and he also dropped high-end loot, which is pretty amazing. And one of the things is that when I got this high-end loot, it was I was very excited. And the thing is that I believe that you may actually be able to restart the missions over and over again and get different kind of high-end loot, but I'm not completely sure about that. The other thing is I went back to the base of operations, and I found out that you don't need any more Phoenix credits to recalibrate high-end gear. So this is pretty amazing. You can just farm out loot, sell it, and get a lot of money in order to calibrate your gear the way you want it. So this is pretty cool too. And I also went to the dark zone to see a few things, a few changes that were around there. And one of these changes was actually that the boss on these different places that they spawn, the landmarks, actually also drop high-end loot. I proceed also to one of the dark zone chests or crates that need a key, and received also high-end loot. And yes, I was fortunately enough, as you will be able to see in a little while. There we go. This is one of the most impressive things they did. This is one of the loot drops missions that get randomly on the map, of course only inside the dark zone. And everything went so perfect, guys. I was playing and I was having a lot of fun. And one of the things I found out is that you got the loot drop round, and you get advice by Isaac, or the voice that announces you different things during the game. And this mission, it was a little bit hard, as you may be able to see, because I was calling out an extraction and most of the NPCs come and you have like to kill them, but also the loot drop was like around the corner. And we have also NPCs, but this time they were elite, and there was also a boss, so I had to take care of all the NPCs around there just to make sure I wasn't going to get killed. And I proceeded to open the chest. Now, one of the things that drive my attention, I'm not sure if I actually did this right, because I opened the chest, I received 2 items which were not that good, but then it said like somebody else was capturing it and stuff like that. The chest actually exploded, or the crate, and there was nothing else to capture as far as I know. But it ended up leaving me with this really big question, and I hope you guys can also help me out to see if this was actually correct or not. So, did I actually did it right, guys? Have you done something different, or is this like really rare for you? I don't know. This was just made yesterday, and I think I was pretty lucky with all this. I had a blast. I had a blast because this new patch offers a lot of stuff. Also, there are other things that I will not get into detail right now. This is just, as I said, a small review of what the patch note is so far and how I felt with it. And the truth is that they changed the values or the crafting items you need to get something on the game. Like, for example, back in the day, I do remember that in order to change like specialized crafting items, like the blue ones, you needed like 5 green, and for yellow one you needed 5 blue. So now it's different, guys. Now it has been added more. So now for the gold one you need 15 blues, and for the blue one you need 15 greens, if I recall right. And this is going to make a little bit tough to actually keep crafting over and over again. So I would say that this is an amazing patch. Pros is basically high-end loot everywhere. Now not all the high-end loot is pretty cool. Actually, the values may change. Some of them may be a little bit weak as the one compared that you may have right now, or some of them are not that good, like they're just honestly crap compared to what you actually have. But again, that's more like your call, your decision to know what you're gonna do. If you're actually going to like maybe just grab one of these gears and keep recalibrating it until you actually have the stats you need, or you're just gonna sell it, or you're going to deconstruct it. And I think that's one of the most useful things, like just grab high-end gear, even if it doesn't work for you, take it to your base and deconstruct it, and that way you will be able to easily get all the stuff you need to craft something new, and get the values and the attributes that you need. So the cons, I do see a few cons here, and one of the things is that people is just gonna start like farming even more all the bosses around Dark Zone. There's gonna be a lot of more movement on the Dark Zone. Definitely a lot of players are gonna be roaming around places, and I think it's gonna be a little bit more violent. Like, people is gonna start actually shooting each other a lot. So it does activate PvP, but for those that really don't like to engage that much with other players, killing them or anything like that, I do not consider myself a rogue at all. I hate it. For some of them it's gonna be very attractive. For some of us it's not gonna be that attractive. We're not gonna feel with that much confidence anymore, like start roaming around and extracting with other people that may not be on our group, but at the same time we actually help each other, and then everyone goes their own way. So the other con I think this patch may have is that I do feel that the keys for the Dark Zones have been dropped to be like more rare. So if you actually get killed and you lose one of the keys, it's gonna feel real bad, honestly. So those are more like my cons, basically. But there are a lot of pros. If you never had a high-end rare loot drop or anything like that, you're actually gonna have more chances to do so. It's something that is more like you will be able to enjoy this different gear or weapons, and having like more powerful stuff, like better armor, better health, whatever. But you will be able to actually recalibrate them with your regular credits, so that's also really interesting. And the other pro I see is that it's not going to be just farming places, the same spot, the same route over and over again. Now you can actually like move around the map and start looting the materials, because that was not necessary before. Now I think it's way necessary to actually also take care of the scavenging attribute on your gear. Actually gives you now more possibilities to get like really cool stuff. Even if you loot crafting items, you can actually get high-end items like tools or weapon parts or electronics. I think that now it does affect what kind of stuff you get. So this is basically it, guys. I want to thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna make more videos a little bit more specific about what I did. One of the missions I made in hard, one of the battles I had also for on the Dark Zone for the chest. I show it like really fast, but it's very interesting, all these new things that we have. We have this new mission, which, by the way, I do not recommend you at all to try it by yourselves, even if it's hard. Honestly, is really like it's like if you were playing challenging mode. I got like killed like 20 times, and I decided like to test the other things, but it's gonna be awesome. And oh, also I wasn't able to test the trading about the loot, but I do understand that you will be able to trade only in the Dark Zone and drop as like a regular loot, and this is only in no more than an hour from when you actually took the item, and only with your group members. If one of these group members disband, they can also grab this gear as long as they were on your group at the moment that you looted this item. I think this is way too more specific, and I really don't like this trading system, because if you're actually trading on the Dark Zone, you're gonna get killed, bro. And if you get killed, honestly, I don't think it's gonna be cool, because both players are gonna lose the item and somebody else is gonna grab it. I think that the best way, or the best option that they still can do, is create an item system with Steam, so you can actually sell the guns or the different gear that you may have, or maybe not sell it, but at least trade, and but all through Steam. So I don't think they're gonna be able to do this because again, this is not exclusive for PC. This is also on Xbox and PS4, and they will have to figure out another way. Maybe actually they could add like a zone specifically for trading once the item has been decontaminated, or maybe on the safe houses, like you can actually make some trades directly to the player, and not restricting it directly to your group, because I think that really is not going to be that interesting or that appealing for players. But anyway, guys, again, thank you very much for your time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna start a series of different things about the Division I will notice as I play. And if you guys want me to talk about anything specifically, the best sniper, the best gun, or how to balance your gear in order to have a lot of stamina and a lot of firearms, a lot of electronics, let me know. I'm gonna keep doing this. Thank you so much, guys, and see you on the next one.